Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
Hey, I'm James Spann. This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 19th of July, right here in the dead of summer in the Deep South. And guess what? It's hot and muggy and really not many showers out there today statewide. Most locations are dry, but that will probably be changing in coming days. Let's go to some Skycam shots this afternoon. We'll start with the view coming from Mount Cheehaw. Lovely place to be on a hot summer day. Always cooler up there in that big mountain. They're showing 89 at 3 o'clock, while most other folks are in the 90s. There's the Birmingham Skycam overlooking traffic on Interstate 65 around the University Boulevard exit. And up north, a hazy look at that big old Saturn V rocket at the Alabama Space and Rocket Center up in Madison County. Oh boy, 594 ring right across the middle of the United States, troughing over the northwest and broad troughing over the northeast. And check the actual observations. The heights are down ever so slightly today. Instead of those 6,000-meter heights at 500 millibars, they're down to 596, 595, but still, that's pretty tough. And around here, looks like the height is 591. Temperature is almost exactly where they ought to be for mid-July, mostly low and mid-90s. Now, Alexander City, that's a bogus number. It's not that hot down there. The hot spots are Muscle Shoals and Montgomery at 94, Tuscaloosa and Birmingham 93, Anniston 92. Heat levels very same type thing tomorrow, mostly mid-90s. Around the nation, the really nasty heat again is coming up through the Great Plains. You can see that old finger of heat coming up through Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota. Readings sitting around the triple-digit mark there. And over here, nice to see those yellow shades. It's hot, but again, it could be worse. Up on the watch warning map today, got one severe thunderstorm box way up north. That thing actually is pretty calm. Here it's expiring now at 3 o'clock. The more active storms are north of there over northern Minnesota. That's on top of the heat bubble. And that's where the risk of severe weather will be for this afternoon and tonight, on top of the heat ridge. Up on the Canadian border, all the way down across parts of the Atlantic coastal states around Washington, D.C. and Baltimore, down into Tennessee. Day 2, small risk of severe weather way up north. Check the QPF chart. Rain for the next 5 days, valid through Sunday morning at 7 o'clock, and that's looking pretty good. That's suggesting rainfall amounts of about 1 inch here. And again, notice to the west, dry as a bone. Dallas, Fort Worth, Oklahoma City, Fort Smith, Shreveport. Can't dry a drop of rain out there this year. Now let's go to the tropics. Brett is in the Atlantic. Tropical storm Brett. Other than that, the tropics are pretty quiet. Looks like a wave is approaching the Windward and Leeward Islands, and a disorganized wave in the eastern Atlantic. There's Brett hanging in there like a rusty fish hook. Top winds are still 50 miles an hour, moving north-northeast at only 8. And it's not moving very much. Winds aloft are light for now. Not much of a steering current. And no change in the forecast track. Coming up in the area between Bermuda and the Carolina coast, and ultimately dissipating in the North Atlantic well east of Long Island as it hits the cooler water up there late this week. All right, GFS fans, let's take a look. The global forecast system valid at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Heights coming down just a little bit. And that's suggesting not much on this run. We have seen other runs that did suggest an increase in showers and storms tomorrow. And for now, we'll kind of split the difference. Really, the NAM or the GFS here is dry. The NAM is actually a lot wetter. Don't have the graphic to show you, but it's spitting out 53% pops here tomorrow. So we'll just go the standard summer route. Mention morning sun and the chance of scattered showers and storms in the afternoon. Highs probably in the middle 90s. Thursday, same thing. A few scattered showers and storms about. And Friday, GFS looks a little wetter there. And highs coming down toward the low 90s with scattered showers and storms. And you know the deal. Best chance afternoon and evening. Saturday, look at the heights coming up over the Atlantic coast of Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina. Down below that, a lot of moisture trapped underneath that thing. And again, I don't see any reason to depart from the standard deal, a mix of sun and clouds with scattered, mostly afternoon and evening showers and storms. Same thing Sunday and early next week on Monday. No real change. Got a cold front near the Ohio River. And on Tuesday, look at that. The heat ridge is suppressed and backs off to the west, troughing down the Atlantic coast. That tries to drive a surface boundary down here. This is 7 o'clock Tuesday evening of next week, and it's got that thing down to Birmingham. And the following day, it gets us in dry air. Now, you know what I'm about to say. Believe it when you see it in late July. But be interesting to see if by chance we catch a day or two of continental air that would be slightly drier. We'll check to the end of the forecast August 4th. Woo, buddy, that's when school starts for some people now. The westerlies are to the north, flat ridging here, and, you know the deal. Hot, steamy, a few spots catching an afternoon storm. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes on the blog, alabamawx.com, if you're watching this on YouTube or iTunes. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, and if you're local to us, don't forget, watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Thank you for trusting us to be your #1 source for news
in all of Central Alabama.
in back-to-back ratings periods.
More people watched ABC 3340
than any other station in Birmingham.